being Mental Health Awareness Month, we have talked about the different signs of mental health. We've talked about being there for other people. Now we need to talk about seeking counseling. And when should somebody go seek counseling? Or when should we refer somebody to go seek counseling? Well, it's easy. For yourself, when you notice that there are certain changes in your life, certain behaviors that you're displaying, certain emotions that you're constantly feeling and you can't explain why, that is the perfect time for you to go to counseling. But it's best for you to go when you first start noticing it. A lot of times people will go for counseling when other people have stated, you know what, you may need to go see some help, you may need to go talk to somebody, because a lot of times we don't realize the things that we're doing unless somebody brings it to our attention. Now, oftentimes we may know somebody who may need to go to counseling, and this is very, very, I'm not going to say taboo, but it's very touchy, because it's very hard for us to accept from somebody else that we need help. So you really have to be, it's kind of like walking on eggshells with it. You know, make sure that you have that type of relationship to tell somebody, you know what, you may want to go talk to somebody. Not, you know, being forceful, you know, because when you're forceful to somebody to tell them they need to go counseling, then they're not going to counseling for themselves. They're going to counseling for you. That's why I always tell people, when people want to come to counseling, they want to refer somebody to come to counseling, come see me, I always ask, one, do they know that they're coming? And two, how do they feel about coming to counseling? And when I do have my sessions, I ask that person, what are your thoughts about coming to counseling? Because that helps ease them. It's like an icebreaker to get them to voice their feelings about counseling. So when you're telling somebody they need to go to counseling, tread lightly with them. Don't force it on them. Don't make it an ultimatum whether either you go to counseling, I'm going to leave you, or whether you go to counseling, you're going to get fired, because they're going to go to counseling for the wrong reason. And if you're feeling that you may need to go to counseling, you know, reach out to somebody who you feel is supportive of you, because a lot of times it's not easy knowing that you got to go to counseling, because again, it's still a stigma, it's still taboo. You still may think, you know, I'm weak, I shouldn't have to feel this way. So you have to be very careful who you go to talk about going to counseling. And sometimes you may not need to talk to somebody. You just need to just make that phone call and make that appointment and stick with it. But again, if you know somebody who may need counseling, again, tread lightly, be supportive, let them know why you think they should go, and pinpoint the good things. Don't pinpoint the negativity, because if you pinpoint the negativity, then they're not going to want to go. So again, support the green, continue to break the barriers of mental health.